I'm going to share with you a prediction for 2026 is we are going to see the rise of more and more content babies. What is a content baby, you may ask? Just go to Google and search sugar baby or ChatGPT it if you're a new school. And a content baby is you have a pretty face, you can talk on camera, you may or may not already have a social media following, but you are having problems monetizing that audience. Now let's say you are a content daddy. Content daddy has a lot of money, wants to invest in a business. They find the content baby that has a following and they support their lifestyle, but that doesn't come with a price. That comes with a contract in place, and that contract might mean 50% or 40% of all revenue generated from the content baby. And in my opinion, that is very warranted because both parties are equally important, because at some point you're going to want to scale. You're going to want to maybe do something like Luke Belmar and distribute $100,000 a month worth of your podcast clips everywhere. You may or may not wanted to get on certain podcasts and those need to be paid for and you couldn't afford it at the time. And then next thing you know, you have a $15 million brand and a lawsuit happening because the baby grew up. The baby's like, no, I don't need you anymore. I've done this myself. But the reality is that baby wouldn't have been there if it weren't for the content daddy supporting them to begin with. Now, there's a lot of different ways you can do this, but if you're struggling and you need assistance as far as monetization and or capital, you might have to get a content daddy.